You landed 50 punches in the fight. You only threw 200 and something punches. We talked about that you don't let your hands go. You didn't in this fight. You landed one punch in the 12th round. I wonder if you really believe in your heart you actually won the fight.
Yeah, hell yeah, I believe I won the fight. Shit, that's just like when you believe that you want cheese on that burger. You know what you looking for.
So my main man, AB look like he serious this time. Or is he? We seen this movie before with Adrien Broner. We heard this story before with Adrien the Problem Broner. But is he serious this time? I think, considering some of the shit that he's gotten himself into outside of the ring, he has to be serious. But I'm always going to be rooting for Adrien Broner, right? Boxing fans like to kick guys like Adrien Broner when they down. You know, Adrien Broner's a street kid. You know what I'm saying? So, a guy like him couldn't afford to duck smoke. You know, Adrien Broner didn't duck no smoke. A guy like him, right? A fighter like Adrien Broner, who was moving the needle, had the it factor, was beating people in impressive fashion, had these flashy performances, and, you know, knew how to rock the mic, and very controversial, and he was just really moving the needle, right? The promoter's dream. Adrien Broner could have easily played this A-side, B-side diva role and played politics with a lot of these guys and just went off and fight some flat-footed guy for big paydays and just sell the fight and just kind of move like that. But nah, he went a whole nother route. He took the chance. He moved up 2 weight classes when he wasn't really ready or really needed to. And he took the tough fights. He fought the bad matchups, right? So Adrien Broner will hop his ass in that ring. No matter who he'll hop his ass in that ring. But now, Adrien Broner, he didn't get the pat on the back for, you know, giving it his all. Why? Because it's a double-edged sword when you come out and play the villain role. You know what I'm saying? When you talk a lot of trash and you do this, it's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? Even though Adrien Broner seems to respect his fellow fighters, he rocks that mic and people kind of feel a certain type of way about it. So if he lose or get beat, it's 10 times worse than it normally would have been if he had just kept his mouth shut. But now, you know, he's fighting for his family and for himself now. You know, he used to wake up every morning drinking. You know, he was overweight. He was depressed. But now, you know, I think after that embarrassing situation in the courtroom, I think that he woke up. Even though he knows how to roll with those situations very well. He didn't go off and hide. He made a joke out of it himself. So Adrien Broner really knows how to, he's just really good with dealing with people and just everything, all that. He's the best at that. He's probably one of the best dudes at that. But the fighting ability, we're in a fight game. The fighting ability isn't matching up to his entertainment value. You know what I'm saying? Adrien Broner is a guy who hasn't been letting his hands go. You know, he be in these fights with these guys. He's not necessarily getting pounded on, but he's just not really fighting back. You see a lot of openings that you know a guy like Adrien Broner can capitalize on with some of these guys, but he just don't do it. He just don't do it. Now, with him trying to make a comeback and really trying to take this thing seriously, he's training with Tank Davis, and I'm really happy to see the brothers working together and doing something in the gym together rather than them being out in the club turning it up and shit, right? Because this boxing shit don't last forever, man, and these talented young guys need to really make the best of it. They really do. They need to make the best of it because there's a lot of fighters out there. There's really good fighters that may not have those opportunities, that may not have the money behind it, may not have the big management team, and you know what I'm saying, they may work a 9 to 5 and be part-time fighters and coming up in there and not being at their fully best, fighting these tough fights, taking short notice fights. So these guys are a whole different level, and you need to make the best of that, dude. You know what I'm saying? Adrien Broner will always get respect from being a warrior, a real fighter. You can never deny him that when he out here ducking smoke. Adrien Broner didn't have to fight them guys. He could have easily played the A-side, diva role, 70-30, 60-40, and all this bullshit. He could have been easily, but nah, he didn't do that. He just said, all right, I'll sell the fucking fight. We about to get in the ring and put on the show. Don't even worry about it. I'll sell the fight. Just get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to AB, man. I hope he comes back. Big fan of Broner. I don't care about none of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I see him as a street kid who really just made it. You know what I'm saying? But he needs to make the best of his situation. He got a beautiful wife, beautiful family. You know, he needs to really make the best of his situation and do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for AB to do better. I don't know if he'll be a world champion again. I think if anybody in boxing deserves an easy fights, it's Adrien the Problem Broner. You know what I'm saying? Get some easy fights, get some momentum back, get them hands moving, maybe learn some new tricks. You know what I'm saying? Adrien Broner spent a lot of time bullshitting, so he probably didn't even evolve as a fighter, though. You know what I'm saying? He probably really didn't even level up. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't leveled up. Hopefully he's leveling up now. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.